Rogers MasterCard, the best no annual fee cashback card in Canada. Visit rogersbank.com.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive is where It's your primitive is where If you got a big, let me search it.
Such a serene shot. When you throw that sound.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's like.
Good morning.
They're
That's
walking.
not the song I thought we were getting with that sunrise.
Such a serene, beautiful shot.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
That was more of a sunset song.
That's a sun. Yeah, it's the lights go
After
down.
dark.
Sunrise,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Good
yeah.
morning.
Get to know ya. Get to know ya.
Well, Sid, you did say it was hump day.
Yeah.
After all,
It is.
so
Hey,
Get to know ya. Get to know ya.
It's like Meredith Shaw's a professional broadcaster.
Hey.
Good morning, Frankie, Meredith, Sid here with you. One quick note. We're going to talk a little bit of Leafs here because they're in Sweden. But one quick note. I feel like we don't do this enough. We should. If your phone at 12:55 today in this province, Ontario, goes nuts, there's a reason. Canada's emergency alert phone notification system is going to be tested today. FYI, 12:55 today. If you have a meeting scheduled, if you're a teacher in class, you're a student in class, that's happening. The alerts issued typically begin with a loud 8-second alert-ready tone, followed by text of said alert. So 12:55 today.
Yeah.
Just get ready for it because it's needed, and it also freaks people the heck out because they're not
Tomorrow
ready
we'll
for it.
probably don't call 911 after you get that.
Yes.
A lot of people, that's
Yeah,
some of their
they worry.
reactions and worry. And
yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. People are on edge. So I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah.
No,
because,
excellent points.
Yeah.
Excellent points. Okay. The Toronto Maple Leafs haven't played it all yet this week because they're not in North America. They flew out Monday afternoon to Sweden. They're going to play 2 regular season games in Sweden. It's part of the NHL European Series. There's 4 teams total over there. The Sens are also over there. And it's funny, the Leafs sleep nutritionists, I believe is their actual title, made them stay awake after landing to get on the clock, which led to apparently the sleepiest practice you've ever seen in your life.
They went straight to practice.
They went right to
apparently.
practice. 30 years ago, they go straight to the bar. Hockey's changed.
Yeah.
But, Austin Matthews is always the big name with the Leafs. No. For the next little while, it's going to be William Nylander. Nylander is the biggest Swedish star right now in the National Hockey League. You could argue he's been the Leafs' best player this season. He has a point in every game they played this year, all 15 games. And it's going to be a special weekend for Nylander and a lot of Swedish players. They play Friday against the Red Wings at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then Sunday morning at 8 a.m. against Minnesota. The 8 a.m. game is on Sportsnet, so you can catch it there. But Nylander will play in front of his grandmother for the first time. And to give you an idea, like hockey's so big in Sweden, but the NHL games are like 12:30, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Like that's the constant there.
Yeah.
To have primetime hockey in Sweden and to have players like William Nylander have the opportunity, I think he said he had 90 to 100 tickets for friends and family.
Yeah.
It's just going to be, it's a special moment for him, and I know it's a contract year for him. There's a lot of speculation about William Nylander, but he has busted his tail. He's been their best player aside from Matthews. And it's going to be a great weekend for him, no doubt about it.
Well, I think, too, back to, an NHL hockey player is not made alone. It's made with family support and, sitting in arenas. And I'm sure Grandma was involved in that back in the day. And so to get to actually see that in person and for him to be able to do that, I mean, I hope he has a good game for Nana, right? But, I don't know, I think it's so special. I know we were talking about it yesterday, thinking, what the heck are they doing in Sweden? Now I kind of like it. Now that he can play in front of his grandma, I feel like it's all worth it.
Yeah, now there's a story behind it, right? So now it kind of makes sense. He was born in Calgary, but moved back in 14.
Michael Nylander, longtime NHLer. He was a Calgary Flame. He was born in Calgary.
I love it right now how we love Willie. There was not too many years ago where he was where everybody was loathing him at one period of time.
Looking for more.
Looking for
a little more
and
from this
Maple
talent.
Leaf fans at that period of time didn't really like him as much. But now that he has produced this year, the love, and then now he's riding the TTC as well. And I hear, and I've been reading, that he's one of the last guys ever to show up to a meeting and to practice, but he's always not early, but always on time, but not necessarily on time is the way it was described.
Which is a skill.
Right?
Yes. Because we've all run into people who don't have that skill and they're just flat out late. and it's annoying if you're not late all the time.
He also said, too, that the team, while they were over there, we're going to do some things together. And I know we've been talking about maybe that they need a little bit of team building and bonding. So, I mean, that could be good coming out of this trip as well.
I got to shout out to Sobeys. The Sobeys commercial, have you seen it yet?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I love that commercial with all the leaves.
Yeah, he's awesome at it.
Oh, where they were acting like employees?
Yeah.
Yes.
I still haven't seen it front to back. I've heard
It's
fantastic.
really funny.
It's so
Because his
funny.
laugh, he has the best laugh in the league.
Yeah.
It's a giggle. It's contagious.
Yeah.
It's like he just genuinely enjoys himself, and he's also playing his rear end off right now, and he's going to get paid. Is it in Toronto? We'll find out. I still think sending 4 NHL teams overseas like this middle of the season, those teams are going to feel it for a month straight when they come back. I think it's a ridiculous idea. However, personally,
But he's going to play for
I'm
Canada.
happy for a few of those players specifically, like William Nylander.
Yeah.
Again, the Sunday game, 8 a.m. in the morning, it's Minnesota. You can see that on Sportsnet. We're going to take a break. Tammy's got news coming up. Also coming up on this Wednesday edition of BT, one of the most famous attractions in Grand Cayman, that's described as the experience of a lifetime, is visiting Stingray City and swimming up close and personal with, wait for it, stingrays. Yep. Thank you, Frank. Coming up at 7:40, we'll tell you more about this incredible adventure that took place. That's cool.
Cool.
Yesterday. More BT coming up.